Finally, everything that everyone has been waiting for is now here. The Mache Ministry Compa stems and tracks are finally here and now available for you. So in a nutshell, what are these compa stems and these tracks? What the idea is, this is stems and tracks that you can use at any BPM and in all 12 keys, major and minor. We have solos, guitars, chocking, we have aux, we have drums, we have bondeye, guitar solos, the whole 9 yards. If you need any missing piece to your band or to add flowers, you're covered. So basically how this works, for each key, there's 8 rows. The first 4 is major, the last 4 is minor, and everything that you can see is in a row is all labeled, and everything that you play in the row is together and is a sequence. So let me give you a quick demonstration what that looks like. Everything in the row plays together and it's all in sequence. Let's play the next one. This one's my personal favorite for major. You see every row playing together, goes together. You don't have to use all of them if you don't want, but if you do, you have the option. They all go together. All right, those were the major ones, and here are the 4 minors. My personal favorite for the minor ones is the chake. And again, also, one thing, if you want to solo one specific stem, if you don't want everything else playing, you can just solo it and just have that one sound playing. If you want to add a solo, go ahead. Let's say you don't have a drummer with you. So as I mentioned earlier, every single row goes together and it's all in sync together. Whenever you play it, it will not play until it's time to play. So however, no matter how fast you're going, if you click the button, Ableton will make sure that it's in time. So whenever you click it, if you're playing and you're stressed, you press the button, it'll go in time with however you want it to come in time for you. All right, some of you guys might be asking, how would you use this in context during, a live set, whether you're playing with a band or whether you're playing at church and you guys are doing compa. I have a lot of examples on my website where you can find these tracks. Matter of fact, it's on the website. A lot of examples of me using it in real time during services live. And also on my Instagram, there's also a lot of videos of me using it. And one thing, I have the TalkBack mic on so you guys can hear the communication between me and the drummer, which is very important because of tempo. So for video's sake, we're just gonna I have a couple videos already pulled up here, and we're just gonna use a couple video examples. So let's just use this one for example. All right, they're just starting up the Louange. All I gotta do is tempo tap. See, I'm right on with her. I already know what key they're in. They're in B flat, so. Right, see how we're locked in with her, and if you want to switch the click track, you can. This one's my personal favorite because it's the guy is in the click track. Right, let me give you guys an example. Trigger whatever guitars you want with. We even have accordions in here if you want to go the traditional compa route. If you want to add a solo in there, go ahead. All right, cool. We can go ahead and use another example. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with this church. We can go ahead and use them for an example as well. So let's go ahead and play the louange for them. All right. All right, again, just tempo tap. All right. They're in A flat, so let me play some of the A flat compa stems. Want to play a solo? Go ahead. We have Latin solos in here if you want to go the regular route. One thing that is cool for you guys, there is a few worship stems in here. Some of you might be confused. How is there a worship stem in here? It's compa stems. But there is a pad on here that I put on here. No matter how fast, what the BPM is, you could be going 120. Like, for example, we're at 119 right now. Let me go ahead and play it for you. You're at 119, right? So let's go ahead and play the drums. Why not? Right? So you guys are doing louange, right? And you guys are about to finish. All I gotta do, 3, 4, solo. You just solo this stem pad, and you can go straight to worship, worship adoración, soft music, talk music, whatever you want to do, you can do it. So we're at 119 right now. Let's bring the BPM even slower. Let's go 106. The pad is still the same, no matter what BPM you're at. So let's say you guys are just done doing worship and they want to go into compa right after. They want to louer right after worship, right? So all you got to do is just unsolo it. And just like that, we're right back in the ballpark. And if you want to go ahead, soft talk music, just solo it back. So we have two. We have the major and we have the minor for the key of whatever key that you're in. So this is for the major one, and if you're in minor, of course, naturally, you're going to use the minor for whatever key that you're in. And then, of course, if we're doing, minor louange, they want to switch it up, go ahead. And if Blue Ones is finishing, you want to get back to worship, boom, just solo it, and you can stay on the 6 for the minor of whatever key that you're in. And Ales, you're fine, you're good. So this is something that I know the community's been needing. Let me give you guys a quick backstory on the name of why I named this project Mashe Ministry. So basically, as a community, not just Haitians, but Caribbeans in general, we are usually late to the party for everything. So we can take, for example, musicians and churches in the American churches, Moun Blanc, and the African American churches, L'Église Noire, they all have been using stems, packs, going live on their churches. Musicians bringing their computers to church, and us as Caribbeans, we're always late to that. It always takes us a little minute to catch up. So, as you can tell, WhatsApp has been around for almost 10 years, and we only started using it like 5 years ago. So you can see how, our community's always delayed a little bit to what's going on and what's hip. So this is something that will take our music, our worship, the atmosphere, and you as a musician to the next level, and the overall worship and compa experience to the next level as well. And if you're a small band, because most of us, we all came from a small church that had just a keyboardist and a drummer, and that was about it. But now with these stems, you can have a full band with you, and if you do have a full band, you can take out whatever you don't want, and you can still add flour to evolve your sound. So this project is something that is very needed in our community, because churches are starting to go live now. They're using lights. Musicians are starting to bring their computers to church more often. So we're evolving, and we need to get to that next level, to that next step, and I want our community to be up there. So you guys can go ahead and get that. Tell all of your friends. I know everybody's been going crazy ever since I dropped videos on using these. They're asking for them. Well, now they are now out to everybody. Go ahead and you can go ahead and order whatever you want to get on there. All right, so with that being said, Creole Parler, Creole Comprendre, these tracks are now available on the website, Mashe Ministry Stems and Tracks. You guys can go ahead and get them. They are now open to everybody in the community to help us all out. Go ahead, tell your friends, share this with a friend. I will leave a link to the website in the bio where you can go ahead and purchase this and get your sound to the next level. Share this with all of your friends, because I'm pretty sure they want this as well. So God bless every single last one of you guys, man, and I wish you guys all the best of luck, man, and let's let this ministry start mashing, man. Let's get it.